Hello everybody, welcome back to DD57. DD57 is advanced. It's a little long and a little difficult, but really useful for English. And if you like cars, you might cry. But it's a good news article. But first, we need to go back to DD56, which was basic, beginner level, pretty simple. You guys did a great job. It's funny. Did you laugh? Did you understand the humor? Let's listen one more time.
You sold us a hair with a cake around it.
Okay, first of all, the answer was, you sold us a hair with a cake around it. It's funny. It's funny. I'm sorry. Pronunciation. You sold us a connection. You sold us a hair. Now this word we have to accent. That's the important word. You sold us a hair. So the person who's speaking is Elaine, and she went to a bakery where they sell donuts and bread and cakes. And Elaine went to the bakery to buy hair? No. She went to buy a cake. But on the cake, there was a hair. So she's being sarcastic. This is sarcasm. You sold us a cake. That's what she's supposed to say. But she says, you sold us a hair with the cake around it. So it's too funny. She bought a hair, a little tiny hair, but there's a cake around it. What's this? I don't want the cake. I only want the hair. That is what she is saying. I don't want the cake, I just want the hair. So that's funny because nobody buys a hair. So she should have said, to be straight, you sold us a cake with a hair around it? No, that's not going to work. What should we say? You sold us a cake with a hair on it. Yeah. She should say with a hair on it. So you sold us a cake with a hair on it. That's proper English. So if you have this situation, don't say, you sold us a hair with a cake around it. Don't say that. I recommend you say, you sold us a cake with a hair on it. Or, you sold me some soup with hair on it? No. In it. In it. There you go. So it's pretty funny. I thought it was funny. It's clever, but it's sarcastic. It's rude. So if you want to be polite, don't use this expression. If you want to be rude or angry, then you may use this expression. It is funny. It's a classic line. So let's say it together. You sold us a hair with a cake around it. You sold us a hair with a cake around it. But remember, when you're speaking daily English, speak like a human. And this requires sarcasm. So let's try it again. Repeat after me. You sold us a hair with a cake around it. Get the body language. You sold us a hair with a cake around it. What's this? I don't want the cake. I just want the hair. That's the idea. So my question was, what would you do if the restaurant or the bakery gave you a cake or some soup or some food with hair in it? Ah! For me, I don't care. Short hair, long hair, it doesn't matter. Actually, I prefer long hair because if there's long hair in my soup, I can remove the hair and I just put it on the side. And when I'm finished eating, I can use the hair and I can use it to clean my teeth, like floss. Yes I do. No, I don't do. Yes I do. What do you do? What do you do if you find hair in your food? Ah! Pretty scary? Is it okay? Do you get angry? Do you complain? Do you just take it out and eat it? What do you do? Leave me some more responses. We did have one response from, who is it? Hold on. Okay, from Brinter FL. And Brinter FL said, one time they were at a restaurant and there was a hair in the food. So they asked the waiter, hey, please exchange the food, bring us a new dish. But they put a mark on the bottom of the plate and they gave the waiter the plate. And the waiter brought back a new plate, but they looked on the bottom and it was the same plate. The waiter only removed the hair. Oh, what's that? But Brinter FL said they laughed and they just ate the food. Wow, Brinter FL, you're cool. You're tough. I like that. There was another comment from Crimpy Crimp. And Crimpy Crimp said, if I see hair in my food, I don't eat it. It's scary. What was the expression? He said, unidentified hair cannot be good for me. Yes, unidentified hair. I would change unidentified to mystery hair cannot be good for me. Mystery hair. Ooh, that sounds really gross. That sounds sick. That sounds disgusting. All right, so that was Daily Dictation 56. Great job. Excellent job. Let's listen 2 more times. Say it with Elaine, and then we move on to a little bit more difficult one.
He sold us a hair with a cake around it. He sold us a hair with a cake around it.
Okay, DD57 is advanced. It's long, I don't know how many words, many words. It is about a car accident. Nobody was seriously injured, but many cars were in this accident. And almost all the cars were really expensive cars. Do you know the Ferrari? There was like 6 Ferraris in one accident in Japan. Crazy! Oh my God! They've got some interesting words, but it's a little bit long. Do your best for the dictation, and I'll give you the answers very soon. And I will say hi to the new watchers, the new subscribers, after you do the dictation. Good luck!
It's surely in the running for one of the most expensive pileups in highway history. These crumpled Ferraris were among 8 involved in the crash. The airbags may have saved those inside from serious injury, but oh, what damage may have been done to bruise the spirits of the enthusiasts attached to their sleek sports cars. It's surely in the running for one of the most expensive pileups in highway history. These crumpled Ferraris were among 8 involved in the crash. The airbags may have saved those inside from serious injury, but oh, what damage may have been done to bruise the spirits of the enthusiasts attached to their sleek sports cars. It's surely in the running for one of the most expensive pileups in highway history. These crumpled Ferraris were among 8 involved in the crash. The airbags may have saved those inside from serious injury, but oh, what damage may have been done to bruise the spirits of the enthusiasts attached to their sleek sports cars. It's surely in the running for one of the most expensive pileups in highway history. These crumpled Ferraris were among 8 involved in the crash. The airbags may have saved those inside from serious injury, but oh, what damage may have been done to bruise the spirits of the enthusiasts attached to their sleek sports cars.
Okay, let's say hello to the new subscribers. First off, from Russia, we have Nikitos 360. Is it Nikitos? Nikitos 360 from Russia. Thank you very much for joining my channel. From Mexico, we have Miguel. Is it Michael or Mitchell or Michael? I don't know. I'm sorry. I don't. But Miguel, that's correct, I hope. Miguel Michel 182 from Mexico. And I'm wondering, is that a picture of your son or daughter or maybe your niece or nephew, brother, sister? I'm wondering, little cute baby there. Welcome to the channel. Two people from South Korea. We have Thomas H.J. Lee. Thomas H.J. Lee, thank you very much for joining. And W.J. Fanta. I'm guessing the W.J. Ujin. It's just a guess. Fanta as in the orange soda. I love Fanta. Fanta's great. I love orange Fanta. Welcome to the channel. And then we have from Vietnam. Is it Vietnam or Vietnam? Vietnam. I think that's more correct. How do I pronounce this? C-A-L-M-E. It seems French to me. Is that calme? I don't know. Calm 1202. Welcome to the channel. Thank you very much. Now, we've got lots of videos on 4 different channels. One of my channels, I do use Korean language. Sometimes a lot of Korean language. But please, you're welcome to watch them, and maybe you'll learn something. I'm sure you'll learn something from those channels. And remember, if you have a question, leave me the question. The best place to leave questions is not really here unless it's about the DD story. But if it's a question about English, go to my Coach Shane's ESL channel, okay? And you can leave your questions there, and then eventually I make a video and I upload the answers, okay? So welcome everybody to the channel, or channels, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.